All right, members of the media, we have Magnolia head coach Dave Tallman, players Trevor Williamson, Caden Johnson, and Hayden Piles. If you could, coach, a few comments on the game, then we'll field questions.
First of all, hats off to Poca. They play outstanding defense. They don't hurt themselves offensively. I think they had 2 turnovers at halftime, and we played tenacious defense, obviously. So proud of these young men. They've given me everything that they could give, and it's been an incredible year. I'm happy for my seniors to get down here and play on the Charleston City Center floor, because a lot of players go through high school and never get to play. It is one of the greatest experiences they'll ever have.
Question.
Dave, what specifically about their defense stands out?
Just they're long. They don't fight. They keep it. They'll keep you in front. They just it's just hard to get looks. It's just hard to get shots. Then they box out so well. They hold you to one shot, and it's a clinic. That's what it is. It's a defensive clinic. Coach Osborne commits to man-to-man, and they just play tremendous defense.
For your players coming back, just how valuable is this experience making it to Charleston?
It's outstanding. I got these 2 sophomores, and then I had 5 freshmen on the bench, that worked their way up and get on the varsity, and the experience is incredible. It really is.
Dave, you got down here because of your defense. To hold Poca to 43, you have to feel pretty good about that, right?
I think we have the player of the year to 12? So it was. And he's a great player, but yes, I thought, and when we contested shots, I don't think it was, just their bad shooting. I think we created all of that, and I'm proud of it. We just couldn't get looks. We couldn't get shots. Okay.
For the 3 guys, what's this mean to you to get down to Charleston? You guys had an opportunity back in 19 and wasn't able to get down here. What's it mean to get back down here this year?
I don't know. We felt like we earned this, and then we got cut off by COVID. So whenever we went to go to Williamstown, we knew that we went in confident. We knew we were going to come down here. We deserved this. We just got cut short of what we wanted. The end goal, obviously, winning it all.
I mean, it means everything just to get a chance to play on Civic Center floor. It's great. I really liked it, but hopefully we're back here next year.
And we worked hard all season. We deserve this. We didn't get our goal to win it all, but at least we made it down here. We'll be back.
Trevor, like Coach said, a lot of guys never get to play here, and you missed in 20 because it got canceled. For you personally, what's it mean to get to play at least one game down here to close your career?
It means a lot. I don't know. It's always been my end goal. Whenever I was young, I watched my brother and Dustin Baldwin come up here and play, and I know I wanted to come down here, and I finally got to go. It's unfortunate we lost, but it is what it is.
Dave, it's probably hard to put into words, but what does Trevor mean, to this team?
Well, everything. When you interviewed me at the beginning of the year, when I said his job may be bigger than mine as the leader, because we knew we were young, and he did a heck of a job, and fighting the type 1 diabetes on top of that, his shooting procedures were down a little bit, but honestly, that's what it was from. You guys don't know what this young man's gone through, and he is just an incredible young man, and he's going to be very successful.
Trevor, what's your take on that? Being a senior on the team with a bunch of young guys and kind of having to lead them and show them how it's done this year?
I don't know. Kind of take pride in being the leader, and then I always want to be in control of the game. I've always felt like I'm the best player on the floor, even going against Magnolia. I wasn't intimidated at all. But I don't know. I just came out. I knew that they weren't going to be completely on their feet, so I had to try to come out and help them. And then I don't know. They've always been able to just help me dribble the ball, but I don't know. I think they'll be fine without me.
Dave, just a quick word on the end of the game and Sam getting the basket there. Kind of what that meant for you guys. And
it means everything. He's a senior also, and he's been an incredible part of this team. And we all know about, what it means to a lot of people out there. And for him to finish up like that is incredible.
Including how Poca reacted to it too.
Exactly. Nothing but class. Nothing but class. Yes, sir.
Dave, how do you think your team handled, coming down to it? Because I mean, it didn't seem like you guys had a lot of nerves.
We had a blast. We really did, didn't we, guys? We were lucky to get the Embassy Suites. We went out and practiced West Virginia State last night. We had some pieces when we got back. They got to do the full experience. We went to the top of the round today, saw all the people. They came and watched the Ravenswood game. And, as they walked out, they got to see the atmosphere. And I'm telling you, it is an incredible experience. And I hope that I hope it's one of their greatest memories of high school.
Any further questions? All right, thank you all very much.
Thank you all for covering everything. We really appreciate it.
He knew.
All right, members of the media, we have Poca High School head coach Alan Osborne, players Isaac McNeely, Jackson Tony, and Toby Payne. Alan, if you could, a few comments on the game, then we'll field questions.
Well, obviously, I think our defense was really, really good tonight. We held to 19 points and 18% shooting. And coming in the game, our goals defensively was to really guard the ball hard and keep them off the offensive boards. They're a really good offensive rebounding team that we, in the films we watched, and Williamson's really good. He's averaging about 18 points a game. So Isaac did a great job on him, and his teammates helped on screens. And it was a good win for us defensively. We got off to a slow start offense. I thought our offense got better as the game went on, and just thankful to be here, glad to be here, excited to be here. So,
Questions?
Alan, we talked about that defense a few times this year, but has it gotten even better as this year has gone on? Is that about as good as it's been?
yeah, we played really well tonight. Our defense has been really good. These guys have bought in. They love to play defense, and they take a lot of pride in it. And that's what makes it special. It's nothing. Just get down and guard and be hard-nosed and tough and get her done. All it is.
Isaac, it's been well documented throughout this whole season. It's been your all's mission to get back right here and finish the job. Now that you're just 2 games away, how does it feel?
Last year whenever we lost in the state championship, we were obviously really upset about that one, but I remember sitting right here after the game telling y'all we would be back, and we're here, and I think we got a really good team, and we all got chips on our shoulders since we lost last year, so we got a mission. We're here to prove that we're the best team in the state, and you're going to leave no doubt that we are. So we're going to play anybody that steps in front of us, and we're going to give everybody our all, respect every opponent, and hopefully we can come out with the state championship, and I think we can.
Alan, you mentioned that offense, you thought got better as the game went on. Only 8 turnovers. Pretty key stat for you there?
Yeah, we've taken care of the ball really good, but I thought we finished around the rim better the second half, and And, you know, Isaac and Jackson both drove the ball better and opened up the lanes for those guys. And we were a bit more aggressive offensively second half, and we finished better. I thought we got really good looks the first half, we just didn't finish, but, you know, I thought we was more aggressive than the scoreboard second half.
Isaac, I think you started 1 for 6, where you started to have flashbacks of last year, and how did you kind of settle in there and get on track there in the second?
Well, I'm not even gonna lie, the past few games I haven't been shooting well, and I've realized that, but, you know, luckily we take pride in our defense, and even when I'm not shooting it well, I got teammates like Toby and Jackson here, and the rest of the guys that can pick up the slack whenever I'm not shooting it well. You know, today we really didn't shoot it great, but our defense, we really take pride in that, and that kind of led us to the win. Like he said, our offense kind of started floating more in the second half, and, you know, the shots will fall, I'm not worried about that, but we're just going to continue to get better, and our defense is really, really good, so when the shots are falling, I think we're going to be really, really good, so.
Isaac, is there as many big games, big stages as you've been on? Any nerves at the beginning here?
At the beginning, yeah, probably a little bit, but, you know, there's nothing like the West Virginia Basketball State Tournament. I've seen other state tournaments and stuff like that, but there's nothing like the Civic Center in my opinion. So, you know, to get the jitters out in the first quarter, you know, I kind of started a little bit slow, and I think I can speak for everyone else as well. We were all a little bit nervous, but once we got the jitters out and started playing in the flow of the game, I think we picked it up and started playing a lot better, so.
Coach, looking ahead a little bit, what types of challenges can you expect from Ravenswood? And just what's made McPrice such a tough matchup over?
No, Rick's a really good coach now. Let me tell you about the Ravenswood game. You see that score from the previous game? Well, Cart didn't play the second half. So it's kind of misleading score. So Ravenswood's really well coached. They handle the ball well. They're good defensively. They don't beat themselves. So we're going to have to come in here and take it. I mean, they're not going to give it to us. And they play hard. And we've got, you know, Bennett and Hunter, really good shoes. And they got Ball and Miller in the post. They're good rebounders, can score down the bucket. And the Cart's really good. And they bring Banks off the bench and gives them energy. And he's a driver and penetrator. And so it's going to be a challenge for us.
Hey, Toby, it's one thing to stop people, but I think they had 1 offensive rebound in the fourth quarter, and then 4 of their 6 were in the final 2 minutes after you guys were already over there on the bench. So can you talk about just the mentality of this team? No one on the team had more than 5. But you all kind of crashed the board, don't you?
Yeah, we take pride in rebounding. I mean, coach, we preached all week, said just rebound. So yeah.
And just Isaac, your thoughts on the next round matchup versus Ravenswood? What do you expect from that?
Well, like he said, you know, you guys throw away the other score. You know, we played really well that game, and like you said, Carr didn't play in the second half. So Ravenswood's going to be a really good challenge. I watched a little bit of the game earlier. When they get hot, and they're a really good team. It's really well coached by McPrice. I got a lot of respect for him. So Ravenswood's going to be a really big challenge for us, and I think if we come out and play, we can win. But, you know, if we don't play, they're a really good team. They're going to come out and smack us in the mouth. So we got to come out ready to play, and, you know, I think we will. I think we'll be ready for them.
Jackson, your thoughts on just kind of, you know, trying to win this thing again this year after everything that happened last year? How much does that kind of motivate you guys now, again, that you are, you know, through first round and then the semis?
Yeah, I mean, last year when we lost, we got right back in the gym, started up again pretty much the next day. And we've been working hard all season. This whole season we're working so hard, and we're back here and we're going to prove our point.
Any further questions? All right, thank you all very much.
Let's go Shuckers.
Go Shuckers, baby. Come on down, St. Albans.
If you've been down Main Street, St. Albans, well, you can't get in, it's so crowded down.